Hi, this is Orange Hedgehog 2012 and today I'm going to be doing another plush review. This will be my third plush review on the Sonic Adventure 2 Tails plush. Okay, so let's start. So this is Tails, as you can see. He's from the same plush series as my Rouge, and he is I think he's probably one of the best out of all of the Tails plushes I've seen. He's probably the best one out there. He is just lovely. I mean, excellent quality. As I said in my previous video, these were available from the Sega UFO prize catcher machines in Japan back in 2001. I think the set included Rouge, Tails. I think it also included the Soap Shoe Sonic as well as Shadow. I think, I apologise if I've missed any characters out. I think that was all in the set. If I do think of any other characters, I'll let you know. So let's start off with the review. If we start off with his head, you know, the material they use is really nice quality. It's very soft, and these are really nice to go in your collector's pieces. If we have a look at his eyes are really lovely. I mean, the same with my Rouge, they're all sort of made of plastic, I mean sort of box stand plastic, but these are quite sturdy. They can be, if they're, you know, they're not cared for properly, they are more susceptible to sort of scratches, and the paint will come off, as I know, because I already have this Tails, but already like in used condition, and he is in really bad condition. His eyes are practically gone. The paint is, that is. But this one I've got here, he's obviously, as you can see, he's mint. He does have some faults, which I'll go into more detail in a minute. He has, you probably can't see on the camera, but he has got a tiny little bit of paint missing on his eye, but that's hardly noticeable. I think I've already mentioned before, his nose is made from plastic, and the stitching, lovely, nice, neat piece of brown stitching for his mouth. Very nice indeed. And also this part here, I'm not actually sure what you would call it, a fringe or a spike. It's really nice. It's actually made with two pieces of felt that have been stuck together. My other Tails that I've got, where he's been used and used and used, poor bugger, the felt has actually parted, so it's just literally just like a flower, if you can imagine. So it's just like two pieces of felt that are made to look sort of like, yeah, just like doubled up really. You won't be able to see in the camera because my camera's rubbish. He's got his original gold hang string, and the same with Rouge. He's not that, I think he's a little bit heavier compared to Rouge. Yeah, so they're obviously meant to be hung, but I'm not going to hang this one because they're such nice plushies and I don't really want to damage them. Yeah, so that's his gold hang string and the ears. Nothing really much to say about that, but they're awesome nonetheless. And if we move down to his stomach, these are really cute. His sort of fluffy pieces around his chest area. They're just sort of single pieces of felt that have been stitched in and stuff. He's very well proportioned as well. I mean, some plushies you find they're a bit too chunky and they're not sort of rightly proportioned, but I mean this Tails is just perfect. Well, not that everything's perfect, but you know, pretty much. If I flip him on his side, the tails can get in the way when you're trying to position him properly. But oh well. Right, if we have a look at his tag, actually it might be better if I put him on his right, on his front side. This tag is in much better condition than Rouge. This one, it does have some tiny sort of bent marks, like creases as well, but they're not very visible. And it's pretty much, it's the same as my Rouge one. Tags are very nice. And that's the back of it with the Sega Prize logo. 2001 made in China, so they're quite old. I mean, there's some warning signs in Japanese, so it might be say to remove tags before you give it to kids, but who would want to? I mean, they're too good. They're too good for kids, great for us adults. Right, if we look at his arms and gloves, he's got his wrist cuff things. That's just sort of like a piece of felt that's been wrapped around, and I think as well glued. Yeah, as you can see there, just about. The lovely detail, the stitching where you can see his individual fingers. Move down to his legs and his shoes. Now, I have noticed this with a lot of my plushies, and maybe you have if you have these sort of plushies, is if you have a look, the vinyl is not very good quality at all. I mean, I assume that, Sega made these, knowing that they weren't going to last that long. They were going to, that they were going to be played with, and over time the vinyl has peeled off. You usually find the shoes of other characters from different series that are cracked and peeled, and unfortunately this is what happens to these type of plushies, but it doesn't really bother me at all. I am back, sorry about that, I was interrupted and had to pause the video. Yes, as I was saying about the shoes, unfortunately they're more, susceptible to sort of vinyl peeling and stuff, which is a shame. But I mean, the back of the shoes, how to describe it? It's almost like what you find on football shirts, a much thinner sort of material. It's the same they've done with his on the wrists, just a single piece of felt. I think it's been glued. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's been stitched, as you can see. Well, just about. The same with this buckle. It's just like a single piece of sort of thick felt that's just been cut and stuck on. And if I flip him over, these are his tails. Now, I don't know about you, but I find these, where it's been stitched around the tail, I find these sort of bits a bit annoying because they keep sort of folding over, and it is kind of annoying, but unfortunately that's just been the way he's been made. But it's nice nonetheless. I mean, it's a good, representation of tails. Very nice though. I'll flip him back over. With this Plush tag, it's the same. I assume. Let's have a look. If you can just about make out, I assume it says Sonic Adventure and the number 2 and then Japanese writing. On this one with the tag, it just says original games, copyright Sega, copyright Sonic Team / Sega 2001. And just show you quickly. I don't think I actually showed the back of Rouge's Plush tag, but basically it just says Sega 2001, made in China, and then some numbers and Japanese writing. Okay, if I prop him back up against that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my review. I don't think there's anything else that I want to say. If you want to check out my channel, I've got some other videos on some of my plush reviews and a video of my plush collection. If you like what you see, leave me a comment or subscribe, whatever. I don't mind. You know, if you want to give me your own personal, you know, comments and stuff and whatnot. I'm still sort of like in the early stages of making these videos, so hopefully making progress, but enough of that anyway. So this is Orange Hedgehog 2012, doing a plush review for the Sonic Adventure 2 Tales. And I'd like to say thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Thanks, bye.